My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Rocket League. Rocket League? Yes, this is a very, very interesting game of Rocket League right here. Let's try and go up for the first touch. Holy shit, this is not Rocket League, Ryan. This is very much Fallout 2. My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Fallout 2. There we go. That kind of worked a little bit. Let's go over to this guy, the man in metal armor, and talk to him about the fact that the Brotherhood exists here. Oh, baby. Hello, Rhapsody, I'm Joshua. What can I do for you? Well, first off, you can tell me how the fuck you know my name, Joshua. Your recent activities have drawn attention to you. People talk, and people listen, and word gets around. You need to remember that you are only a small fish in an ocean of sharks, Rhapsody. What do you mean by that, Joshua? Let's just say you're the new kid on the block, and you don't know what's going on in the neighborhood. There's a lot more going on than your simple quest. Go on, I'm listening. I've said enough for now. I think you should get back about your business. Wait, I want to ask some questions. Alright, you're allowed one question, what will it be? Boom! Boom! I got this shit. I know where Vic is. He's being held by that guy, the slave trader. I don't care about Vault 13 right now. That's my main mission. Do you know where I can find a Gek? The Geks were part of standard issue items for all vaults. If memory serves me right, they were to be used after the vault opened to rebuild civilization. I can only assume that one can be found in an unopened vault. Good luck, Rhapsody. Thank you. I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to approach this door. There is nothing for you in there. You see a door with no visible handle or lock. Alright. Alright then. So. Oh, hang on. I apparently managed to walk into a entirely new area? Excellent. You see a drug dealer. Oh dear. Oh dear. This does not look good at all. I imagine they might hurt me. A resident of the den? Luckily it's not an addict. Almost all of the other ones are addicts. What the fuck are you doing, huh? Okay, she's high as hell. She's high as a giraffe's vagina, actually. Yes, I watched the Northern Line live super show. Right. So there's beer on the floor. I imagine no one's gonna be super annoyed if I pick that up. They're too drunk. This is our turf. What do you want? Never mind. Oh, wow, look at that conversation we got going right there. You know what? The more I think about it, the more I think they'll be really annoyed if I pick up the stuff off the floor. So I'm gonna just leave it be for the moment. Check out what's going on in here. Hello. Hi, mister. My name is Bobby, and I live here with my dad. I see. Well, are you here because my dad owes you money? I can't do the high voice. I'm not going to continue trying. Are you here because my dad owes you money? I don't know if he's here or not, but if I knew where he was, I'd tell you, because maybe you'd beat him up so bad he wouldn't ever come home again. It sounds like you're not too fond of your dad. Mind if I ask why? Because my dad's not very nice. He always leaves me home alone all the time, and when he is home, he's always drunk or says he's flying on jet, which is a lie, because I never see him fly anywhere. Sometimes he brings a girlfriend home. He's got lots of girlfriends. I imagine those are sex workers. And he makes me go outside for a while, even if it's in the middle of the night and it's cold or raining. Oh, and sometimes he tells me to take things from people in secret. He says it's a game and that he gives them back later, but I don't believe him. But if I don't do it, he gets real mad and his eyes get all scary looking. And he hurts me. See? Ooh. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible, Bobby. Your father has no right to treat you that way. No parent does. His eyes light up. You aren't like the others that come through here. I like you, he sighs heavily. I wish my dad was more like you. Sometimes I think about running away. Some of my friends don't have homes, and they say it's not so bad. As long as they bring Mr. Flick enough things, they get to eat once a day. But Mr. Flick doesn't like me. Doesn't sound very nice either. Actually, he sounds a lot like my dad. Okay, so we were correct about Mr. Flick getting basically a horde of children to go pickpocket. There's got to be something that can be done about this. Can you think of any adults in this town who'd be willing to look after you, or any of these homeless kids? Bobby shrugs. Maybe mom? I don't mean my mom. My mom's dead. But there's a lady that people call mom. I don't know why. Maybe because she's really nice? She's got a diner on the north side of town. Sorry, to the other side of town. He points to the northeast. My homeless friends go there and she sneaks them free food. I wish Daddy would take me there, because she knows how to make a rat taste real yummy. I am feeling a bit hungry. Perhaps I'll go pay Mum a visit. You take care of yourself, Bobby. You know what? We're gonna deal with this first. I've got a soft spot in my heart for children. I don't like real children at all. I just don't like interacting with them. But you can't just see a child being treated wrong, even in a video game, and then just go, yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. Like, one of the options that we could have chosen was, I'd beat a kid like you as well. Are you kidding me? Okay, there's Becky's. Northeast. So if I remember my directionality, northeast should be up here. Like up in this direction. There it is. Did you just see something in the fire? This is the northeast area. The hole? I can't imagine that's going to be Mum's area. Oh, addicts walking out of it. Mum's diner. Perfect. I really want to get the other people away from Flick as soon as I can, as well. He doesn't seem like a nice guy. Okay, you see a bar patron, you see a customer. You see one very drunk person. He has a sign that says, "We'll work for food." Spare some change for out of work farmer. How about I buy you a hot meal? I'm not real hungry right now. How about you give me the money and I'll get it later? You shyster. I bet you use the money you collect to buy drugs, don't you? 100%. Whatever you just said, take that back. Whatever it means, it can't be good. Before you can reply, Carl falls forward and passes out. Alright. Is there any way that I can possibly rob Carl while he's on... Carl is passed out. Okay. Let's talk to a kindly looking older woman. Hello there, my name's Mum and I run this place. Got the best food north of Reno. North of New Reno, too. You're not my mum. No. Have you ever heard of a vault or someone named Vic? Do you know anything about that haunted house? What do you got in here? You know what? Let's talk about the orphans first. I noticed there seem to be a lot of orphans around town. It's a shame, isn't it? Those poor children living on the streets like that. A lot of them have to steal to get by, from outsiders mostly, so if you catch one trying to relieve something of you, please take pity on them. I'm not saying it's right, but it's a harsh world we live in, and we all gotta do what we gotta do in order to make it through the day. There's gotta be something we can do about this. From what I hear, you seem to be the only person that actually gives a damn about these kids. Something about the little bastards. Okay, I'm not going at that one. Well, of course I do. Children are our future. They don't have to grow up to be jedheads, thugs, and whores like the most of their deadbeat parents. Why, with an education and some love and care, these kids could grow into the kind of decent folk that we desperately need in this world. I've tried establishing an orphanage for them, but sadly that didn't pan out. I think it's time to give it another try. I'm not going to be in town for too much longer, but I'll do what I can to help while I'm here. Perhaps you could help. You see, I procured a large building in the southwest side that would make an excellent orphanage. I'm skipping over a little bit of dialogue here. The unimportant things, like with a little work, would make an excellent orphanage. But a bunch of lowlifes are squatting there and refuse to leave unless I pay an absurd fee. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't give it to those bullies. They just use it to further poison themselves. If I go to the I'd go to the authorities, but unfortunately there's no such thing in the den. Perhaps you'd have better luck at convincing them to leave. I'm sure I could get them out of there, one way or the other. Never was a fan of evicting people, perhaps someone else is better suited to this. No, I'll do it. I got that shit on lock. So, she said she found a place in the southeast, so this is going to be south of northwest, so that makes it southeast. Excuse me. East. Okay, that's leaving town. I'm not a huge fan. Ooh. Ominous looking gothic style church. 0% chance I am going anywhere the fuck near that. For a while at least. Okay, so there's a bunch of squatters in the area that she's kind of earmarked for the orphanage. How am I gonna know which it is? Like, it's not this one. These aren't squatters. This is Flick. The mysteries of the Netherworld revealed. Because there's squatters, like, everywhere. Alright, these guys are probably gonna really get annoyed at me. From what I remember the last time I spoke to them, they were very rude indeed. Please tell me I've actually started running my I did not start running my timer. I am a dumb dude. Okay. This episode is already 10 minutes long. Never mind. I've got that into my head now. Okay. Is this your orphanage? Are you squatters? You see a resident of the den, and a small girl. I'm going to assume they are not squatters. Excellent. Hang on. I can't see squatters in here. Right. No, there's a small girl that is... I think this might be it, because this was full of squatters, was it not? It is. Ah, here we go. Of course, this makes sense, because we had the dialogue with this person, but we didn't have any options. What do you want? I want you and all of your friends out of this building. It's come to my attention that Mum intends to turn this place into an orphanage to get those homeless children off the streets, and she can't do that with you squatting here. He snickers uneasily and glances at his fellow squatters for support. Mum knows the deal. We're not going anywhere until she coughs up the money. So, unless you brought us 1,000,000 coins, fuck off. Look, Mum doesn't have that kind of money, and even if she did, she'd never pay you, so just forget it. Why not show some decency and go squat somewhere else? Those homeless kids need this place a hell of a lot more than you do. There's also... I'm here to offer you a new deal. You and your friends walk away from here now, and you get to keep your lives. Let's try and do it a little bit more diplomatic. Who are you to say who deserves what? We like it here. You can't make us leave. Listen, you have two choices. You can either walk out of your own 2 feet, or I can remove you by dragging you out one corpse at a time. He exchanges a look with his fellow squatters, then looks back at you and shakes his head. You can't intimidate us. No one's kicking us out of here. We'll fight you for our turf. Alright, no need for this to get out of control. I'll leave you alone. Really, what's just gonna happen is I'm gonna equip stuff. Should probably also reload before I get in a fight. There's no authorities, but I will close the door just in case. And you know what? Just for safety's sake. Let us save. What are we gonna save this as? Squat be gone. Excellent. So witty. Okay, let's go through the dialogue options again. Time to clean this place up then. You know, I think that might still be wrong. I think Mum might be really annoyed that we've killed all of the squatters to get them out. But at the same time, I did just make a save point. Excuse me, are you running away? Can I end combat? I'm gonna end my turn. I want to see who's coming after me. Okay, the addicts in the other room are coming after me. This guy is also kind of approaching a little. Let's just shoot him in the head. Squatter was hit in the head for 13 hit points. He's covered in dirt and filth, and he has 17 hit points left. They have a very small amount... Ooh, this guy actually has an incredible amount of AP. The other ones are running away, though. Why are you do you not know who the fuck I am? Oh, never mind, I just missed my shot. I'll be honest, I feel... Whoa! A critical punch knocked me off my feet. So I'm gonna actually lose a lot of action points trying to stand up, which means I'm only gonna get a single shot to the head. But it's a 95 shot to the head. You hit my fucking skull. I would be surprised if I hadn't. Yeah. They actually have a lot more AP than I would assume. Oh, hang on. They're Jet users. Of course they have more AP than I would have thought they would have. Jet gives you AP. That's what Jet does. Okay, it looks like the other ones are cowards. Just to be, I guess, kind about it. I'm gonna go for the eyes. Yeah. I feel like that was the correct decision. With no protection there, it causes serious pain. I can't end combat, but I can probably get myself just, like, over here into the corner, and then wait for my opponent to approach. And then just go for some nice, clean shots. 55 for the eyes, or 75 for the head. I think I go 55 for the eyes, because 55 for the eyes will end the fight. That's a coin flip to end the fight, basically. 21. Oh, shit. That actually did not end the fight. I'm very surprised by this. Okay, and now I want to go for the head. Just to guarantee a hit. Whoa, 21 and 10. Hang on. How much health do you have left? Oh, he has 33 max health. Right. In order to prevent one of the punches at least, I'm gonna run away. Oh, shit. Don't fucking tell me the whole... Great, now everyone's angry. Yeah, I feel like this is almost certainly not the correct way for me to have dealt with this. Hang on. Oh, they're blocking my way. Tasty bananas, what the fuck? Okay, shoot this guy in the eyes. Hit him in the eyes for 10 hit points. Yeah, they're running away. Can I not just end the game? Like, end the combat? Done. Combat has been ended. Go talk to this guy. Nope. He started combat again to run away from me. I feel like I've just angered the entire... This feels like Adatum all over again. Does anyone remember Adatum? When I was cleaning up the regulators and accidentally killed all of the residents of Adatum? Yep, I've angered everyone. Load. Okay, so I think what's happened here is most likely I'm not strong enough to roll the strength check that they require me to use. So I don't have any authorities that I can really go to. But maybe I can find out something horrible about them and they go, yo, if you don't tell anyone, we'll leave. So that's my next kind of port of action. Okay, no, that's all my stuff in the left-hand side. Doesn't look particularly important. What if I convince the addicts in here that it's going to be a really good idea to give this place over, basically, to the kids? If I can convince one of them, maybe that one convinces the rest of them. I have to find a different approach that just doesn't involve killing everyone. You squatting here too? Got anything to eat? Huh. What if I take your jet? Do you care? No. They evidently don't care. I can take their booze, their beer, their Nuka-Cola, their jet. And they have no care in the world about it. Okay, no one's sleeping in this bed. Try and open this bathroom. Excellent, that all seems fine. There's a urinal as well as a toilet. This place is actually fully fucking loaded. It's Herbie the Love Bug, fully loaded. No, can't tell you that. Maybe I want to go back to Mom and ask her, you know what? I'm gonna rob directly in front of these guys, because surely they can't get angry at me. It's not even their property. Okay, they don't have anything to steal, I can't imagine. Got anything to eat? What if I feed them? What if I feed them? What about that? I give them, like, a iguana thing, right? I have nothing on me that is food. Okay. There's some jet. Oh. Huh? You squatting here too, you squatting here too. Got anything to eat? Okay. Let's talk to some of the other people in this area, just in case they know a way that I can probably get them out. Dear Lord, my apologies for that one right there. Okay. Addict, of course. This is a home that I haven't invaded yet. Oh, I see some booze on the floor. Sorry, there was actually no booze on the floor there. Ooh. Damn, a stim pack. I'm very glad I've come into this home. I'm actually really glad. Excellent. Now I've got a rope as well. Again, I apologize for the kind of like sniffle there as well. I am attempting to keep that at a minimum. I still do not have, and I know this is absurd because I've been saying that I haven't got this for a while, but I haven't got a kill switch set up because I just changed my recording settings. So I do not have the ability to mute my microphone for just a second so that I can sniffle or do any of that type of stuff. I do turn away from the microphone, but apparently when I equalize everything out, it still sounds kind of loud. That's my bad. Starting to get the shakes. Okay. Resident of the Den. Mom is a great lady, isn't she? She seems like it. An addict. Can't wait, I need it now. I'm gonna talk to these guys. Maybe if I can get them... I'm here for protection. Okay, maybe if I need to get the other guys out of town, I can get the dealers to basically hoist them out. Sure, show me what you've got. Okay. Well, I'm not particularly interested in any of that stuff. Find what you need, thanks, goodbye. What if I talk to that aggressive group at the very start of the town who was saying, yo, we'll kick you the fuck out, yo. Not from around here. Hi, mister. I feel like I shouldn't rob from these people. They're nice. They just have a nice little home, and I pretty much ran in there, and they were still hospitable about it. Lovely. Great people. Still need to find the necklace for the ghost as well. I wonder if I can try and get Flick to turn on the rest of them. Looking for a vault. Who's Mom? Okay. He actually seems to like Mom. I didn't remember that Mom is Mama, according to this guy. Where's the Mezca side? Slavers Guild, east side of town, just north of Mom. Okay. Joey was getting real pissy at me before. Hey, how's it going? Okay, and you? Okay, blah, blah, blah. I got some new brand stuff from Reno. No, I want to know, what's the deal with the church and those guards? You mean Tyler and his gang? They guard shit that comes in from Vault City. Big fucking crates. Okay. Who's Tyler? Tyler's just some weasel who got screwed all the rest of us out of a sweet deal with Metzger, but fuck that shit. I don't fucking care anymore. I could kick his ass, though. Lara and I still have some really bad blood. Something about Tyler and her brother. Okay, well that's pretty interesting. What are they guarding? Hell if I know. Wanted to ask you something else. You know what? You can't tell me about anything on the south side of town. That's what I want to know about, though. Becky. Becky, come on, you're a matriarch. Maybe you're interested in helping me with the situation on the south side. About that job, you didn't really get it. Did you? No, sorry. What job did she give me? I can't recall, unfortunately. I don't remember being employed, though. It's a chair. You looking to join up? Lara's the person you should be talking to. Okay, I assume this one is Lara in here. Hello, Lara. Name's Lara. I run this gang. You better not be here to cause trouble or you're in for a world of hurt. Got any work? Well, it depends on what you're good at. There is something I'm curious about. If you can find out, I'll pay you a bit. Sure, what's that? There's a church on the east side of here. Metzger's got some people guarding whatever's inside. Found out what it is, and I'll pay you 200. Sure. Thanks. Don't get in a fight yet. I have a plan. No problem. Lara, I would actually like to ask you some questions, though. So did you find out what's going... Okay, Lara's not going to answer any questions for me. Maybe I should find out what's going on with the church before I return. I mean, definitely before I return to Lara, but... I see a custom... You know what, let's talk to Tubby. Tubby, can you help me with this situation down at the bottom? I need some information. Who's in charge of the town? No one, I'm afraid. The Den is an anarchistic place where a kind of Darwinian struggle is played out. Only the strongest, fastest, and smartest will survive here. I'm sure you'll find your niche. Yeah, but I've seen a lot of addicts, so I can't imagine it's only them that are surviving. Who's in charge of the town? No. Why is everyone selling drugs? That's not the kind of information I would just give away to anyone. Would $100 change your mind? How about I give you 50? What do you say I give you the information or I give you a new hole in the head? Okay, I'm not going with 100. That's a bit much. Well, can I ask you something else then? Vault City, I've heard of a place called Vault City, but unfortunately I can't help you with directions. You see, very few of us in town can offer acceptable exchange for the medical services they provide, so most of us have never been there. I like to barter after all. Okay. Oh, shit. I want it. I want it a lot, but then I would have to pay for Magnum JHP shots. These are just JHP shots. Oh, I want the leather jacket as well. Oh. I don't know how much I want that leather jacket anymore. Okay. Let's sell the stuff we're never going to use. So, first off, what are we never going to use out of all of these? Well, I can't imagine these are going to sell for a lot, exactly. I mean, I guess I'm never going to use any of the booze. There is no way that I'm going to have enough money for all of the stuff that I want here. Yeah, hit those up to 3, those up, that as well, sell drugs. Yeah, this, somehow, I'm going to make the offer and he's going to say, yeah, no, I'm not so certain he's keen on this offer. I can't imagine why. I offered him a fair trade. I'll get him real drunk and real high and then take the leather jacket as my own. I've got to figure out, there has to be a way that I can actually resolve the situation with the squatters. But for right now, I should probably just check out what's going on in here. Okay. So how am I going to find out what's going on? Well, first off, I want to save. And we're going to call this, Peek-a-boo. Let's talk to him. Who the hell are you and what do you want? Metzger sent me. What the hell for? His stuff's not going anywhere. He wants me to check it for him. Sure he did. I've never seen you around here before. Now beat it. Let me in there now before I have to get angry on your face. Oh! Look, he just had me come into town just to inspect his damn stuff. I could care less. Fuck it. Just go in. Does he think it's just going to up and leave? Who in the hell would want that shit anyhow? Oh. I'm the best man of all time, ladies and gentlemen. I am the smartest individual. You see crates filled with various chemicals that are of no use to you. I assume they're all filled with chemicals that are of no use to me. Talk to the guards. Let's do this cakewalk. No one ever messes with us. Yeah, that's right. No one's messing with you at all. Never. Oh, I should actually leave before I close the door. I'll close the door on leaving, of course. So I'm gonna get a smooth what wasn't 2 mil, was it? It was smooth 200 caps for the information I've just discovered there. And I got 1,000 experience. Now that is what I call progress. Hey Laura. Raw chemical compounds in large crates. That makes sense actually. Here's your money. Why is that? I've seen caravans from Vault City come in and then some of it gets picked up by caravans from New Reno. So why does that make sense? New Reno is the chem capital around here. They have to get the raw materials to make their chems from somewhere, right? It seems like they're getting some, or all of it, from Vault City. Where's New Reno? Somewhere to the south, I think. I've never once been there. I just see caravans stop by once in a while, once in a long while. You looking to make some more money real quick? 50. Easy money. Sure. I need you to check with Metzger to see if he'd be okay with Tyler. If Tyler and I settled some old matters, he'll understand what I mean. Why do you want me to ask? Because I don't want Tyler to see any of my people going into or out of Metzger's place, and I don't want to tip our hand. We'll see. I like that idea, actually. If I can make my enemies, I mean, the people that I'm just talking to right now, including Lara, are a gang. If I can make my enemies find my enemies, why wouldn't I? Seems a real good idea for me. So I assume Metzger's here in the hole, right? Let's talk to the owner of the hole. I'm Frankie and you're standing in the hole. Best damn bar in 100 miles. Everyone crawls into the hole when it's time to let loose. Now don't you be causing too much trouble, you hear? I see why you call the place the hole. I hear ya. What's your pleasure? Info. Information I do not have. I thought bartenders knew anything. Anything else? Yes. Women. Go talk to Sheila. Hey Sheila, you got a customer? That's not what I meant. Well, apparently Metzger Well, unless Metzger has like an office in the back of here. Which I wouldn't be super surprised by. Would remind me very similarly of Gizmo in that situation. No. Slavers... Oh, obviously. Slavers Guild. Talk to the slaver at the front just in case. Don't piss Metzger off. You know what? I'm not planning to.
Fresh meat. Welcome to the Slavers Guild. My name's Aiden. You here on business? You better be.
What exactly does your guild do?
You gotta be shitting me. We capture and sell slaves. That's what you're here for, right? You're looking to some action?
I'm looking to join. No, I'd like to buy some slaves. Where do you get your slaves?
I ain't talking about that. Metzger'll string me up. Plus, we wouldn't want any outside competition.
Tell me before I blow a hole through your head. Stop messing with people and telling you blow a fucking hole through their head. I understand. Another question. I'd like to buy some slaves. He normally doesn't sell to the public. He has his hands full with bigger customers. Who's Metzger? Damn, you don't know Metzger? What are you doing in town if not to see him? He's the head of the Slaver Guild. Can I ask you something else? You know what? I'm not going to ask about any of those. So Metzger is this big, mean, ugly motherfucker up here in the back. There's, I'm assuming, Vic. What's up, Metzger?
What the fuck do you want? This is the Slavers Guild, not some safe house for fucking jetheads.
I have someone I'd like to sell. No, about Vic. Lara wanted me to ask for your permission to fight Tyler.
What the hell crawled up her ass all of a sudden? I gave that bitch a chance a while back. Didn't think she had the balls to try this.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't play coy with me. I know exactly what she's planning to do. I gave her a chance a while back and she couldn't cut it. But if she thinks she's up to it, so it's okay? Well, I did say the offer would remain open. If she finally thinks she can kick his ass and be able to better guard my shit.
So that's a yes.
Look.
Okay, cool. I've got 200 experience.
Look, I don't give a shit which of them guards it. Just as long as none of my goods are damaged, I don't care.
Okay, about Vic. He's the one that specializes in vault technology, or so he says. He's my property now and he's not going anywhere. Can I see him?
What for? Oh, fuck, never mind. Just
don't keep him from fixing that damn radio. He better fix it soon. I'm sick of feeding his lazy ass. Why are you keeping here? That little fuck, he sold me a radio and he said that it would be able to pick up transmissions. It didn't. I caught his ass trying to sneak out of town before I found out. Bad mistake. No one fucks with me. He's lucky to be alive. What kind of transmissions? The Enclave and new... Hey, what the hell do you care for? It's business. Okay. Just need to be sure no one's trying to fuck me over. Nice. Well, I'm assuming this is Vic, so I'm gonna go in there. I've been given permission. Excuse me. Hey, how's it going? Good, thanks. About Vic. The door's locked. Could you open it? Well, I'm fairly skilled in the sciences. Maybe I could help. Oh, really? I'm sure the boss would appreciate it. Just as long as he stays put, we wouldn't want him running off again. Okay. Specifically to that end... Hang on. I'm trying to lock the door behind me. You see stuff. Look at the stuff. Okay, never mind.
Would you tell him I can't... Wait, who are you? You're not a slaver. What are you doing here?
My name's Rhapsody and I've come to get you out. My name's Rhapsody, but why have you been locked in this room? Can you tell me where Vault 13 is? I'm Rhapsody, I'll be right back. I am Rhapsody, and I will be right back, because this is the end of this episode. My name has been Rhapsody, I'll be right back in the next episode. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, past, present, and future. And hopefully, we will see you next time.